Firstly, I will start off with the types of online games. There are 5 types of online games, and the first one is first-person online shooting game, for example, Doom and Quake 3. Next, we will have real-time online strategy games, such as Warcraft 3. Thirdly is MMORPG, for example, Ultima Online, World of Warcraft, MapleStory and Cabal Online. Flash games and web browser games, which are generally popular on Facebook. And finally, online gambling, where we have blackjack, jackpot, roulette, and poker. In this project, we will be focusing on MMORPG. So, who are these people? In the year 2004, a survey had been carried out by Professor Mark D. Griffith. He found out that 81% of gamers are males, 67% are below the age of 30, 55% are single, and 27% are involved in the field of information technology. Next, why do they play MMORPG? In recent years, new MMORPG are released without subscription fees. This attracts gamers to play as it involves lower costs. To socialize is also one of the factors that attracts gamers to play. Gamers spend far more time in MMORPG as most of the time is spent on socializing. When it comes to dungeon runs and guild wars, many gamers have the opportunity to sharpen their leadership skills and teamwork skills. Technology advancement also drives involvement in MMORPG. The advancement of the internet and high-quality graphics of game performance also attracts people to engage in MMORPG. Next, I am going to talk about the business model of these games. Subscription fees. In 2009, total revenue made in the US MMORPG market amounts up to $3.8 billion. In this diagram, it can be seen that monthly subscription fees covers 47% of total revenue earned. Next diagram represents the market share of different types of MMORPG. From the diagram, 62% of subscription fee revenue comes from World of Warcraft. Take for example, World of Warcraft have 6.5 million subscribers, and the game charges $15 per month for subscription fees. By multiplying the two, the company could earn $100 million per month. Next is in-game advertising. The Yankee Group estimates that global in-game advertising will grow to $971 million by 2011. eMarketer Digital Intelligence predicts that US in-game advertising spending will increase from $295 million in 2007 to $650 million in 2012. It can be seen that US alone covers 2/3 of total in-game advertising expenditure around the world. Despite these business models, the selling of virtual goods are seen to be a better profit-making strategy. The diagram shows the virtual goods market in the US from 2008 to 2010. The results shows that it doubles the figure every year. In the year 2009, a study had been carried out by research firm Magid and Associates. Its findings shows that 12% of Americans purchase virtual goods. Furthermore, 27% of gamers spent a median of $30 in previous years. The virtual goods are usually placed in the cash shop or similar locations for gamers to purchase using real-time money. Next, I will pass my speech to my partner, Bahao.
First, I will start off with why companies invest in online gaming. The online game market right now is constantly growing due to the mass internet broadband penetration throughout the world. Online games, especially for MMORPG, can be very addictive, which can attract millions of players worldwide. So, realizing that this is a relatively huge market, many companies invested in this online game market as they try to become the dominant market leader in this segment. So right now the question comes to why invest in MMORPG? This is mainly due to the addictive nature of most MMORPGs. This type of online game is considered the most popular and profitable since it can attract millions of users very quickly. Just for a quick example, MMORPGs such as World of Warcraft that have over 9 million users as of year 2009, which earns them 53% of the market share in the MMORPG market. Here we'll be looking at how companies make profit out of MMORPG. Some companies, they might charge their players based on a monthly subscription fee in order for those players to access the game. However, there are other companies that might provide the game for free, but they try to make the players pay extra money for expanding their gaming experience to a new level. Such examples will be on virtual items and characteristics. Here I will be talking about security issues that occurs in MMORPG. Just like any other games or businesses, MMORPG also have its own security issues to be dealt with. One of the major security challenges here is about the cheating issues that occurs in the game. Moving on to the first security issue, which is cheating. One of the most common ways of cheating is through the usage of third-party software which bypass the game security and gives the cheaters the advantage they needed in the game. Since online cheats might ruin good games, it may also result in players, especially the new players, in giving out the game due to the unfairness. Even though game companies do always release new patches to tackle these cheaters, but normally it always ends up in failure because whenever there are new patches available, there will be people who are developing their own cheating tools to counter the new patches as well. Moving on to the next issue, which is scamming. Trading of virtual characters and items such as clothes, weapons, magical objects acquired in games is a new and real business created by these online games. Many players would like to have good and special characters, or improve their character status by getting a good items. But of course, this is not an easy task since this requires good gaming skills and also time involvement. So when there is a demand for these items, there is supply, so it turns into a market eventually. Now a lot of virtual characters and items have been auctioned for real money on sites like eBay. This is where scamming will occur since it involves money. For example, there was a case in the United States where a person earned around 11,000 US dollars through this type of trade cheating, where he kept the money but he never actually sent any of the items to the buyers. Furthermore, trade cheating also occurs when two gamers exchange their virtual items with each other since no security mechanism was actually implemented to protect them. For a quick example, two players they can agree to trade items with each other, but then one of them can just get away when he got the item he wants, leaving the other one empty-handed. So, as a conclusion, even with the market growth of MMORPG, some companies are still likely to struggle to become profitable. This is mainly due to the reason that the market is becoming more fragmented than before. Some top online games might tend to do well in the countries like the United States, Korea or China, but these games generally they also struggle when it comes to expanding to other markets in the world.